Okay, everything's good here. Let's start. Everything's okay. Working, apparently. Everything's working. Let me share the stream on BlueSky. I'm eating strawberry today. Sweet, but not really sweet. Get the link here so we can start it out smoothly. So animate. What the? Why does my headphone didn't work? Why does he? It was because it was not connected. Hey, how are you? Are you doing good today? So today we're gonna fix a few things on my last animation, my shorts animation. Yeah, we just finish up sharing the links here. You guys can find the live stream on my BlueSky, and then we can start. Chat working. Don't know why it's not showing up. If everything's okay with the test. The alerts. I forgot to do that, so we're going to do that now. Yeah, it's working. YouTube is also working, so I don't know why the chat is not going up. I think I don't know what happened. Maybe I just have to date. Okay, now we should be good. Fine. Figure it out. I'm using Callipeg today. Ah, achei que você queria comer daquele jeito. So hopefully my iPad will not act out today. My background is okay, it's fine for now, but my wallpaper was turning black for a reason. I don't know why. So yeah, let me open up this here, and I'm gonna add more details in this background. Oh, see, this is what's happening with my iPad lately, since yesterday actually. I don't know why. And Sorry, I'm looking over there because my wife threw a bunch of stuff on the bed and left. So I don't know what's happening. And I forgot to charge my pencil. So yeah, and my background is see, that's why I made that goal, because my iPad probably is glitching like that because I can't update it. I just cannot update it because it has no memory. So I have to have to restart it every time to get back. I don't know why that's happening, but yeah, it's happening. So let's just wait a little bit for the what is the name? For the pencil to charge. Sorry, I'm kind of slow today with the translations in my head. But yeah, we're starting soon, I promise. It's just I forgot to charge my pencil. But in the meantime, how are you guys? How are you doing? Let me test out the chat. Hey, I'm gonna test out in the YouTube. Why didn't you go? Okay. Oh, now it's showing up. I don't know why the first message didn't show up. But yeah. So for this live stream, we're gonna add a little bit of detail in this background here, because supposed to have more elements and here too. And yeah, let me show you guys how it's looking. I'm gonna I saw something here. Oh, there's something here that was supposed to be here. So yeah, gotta erase that later. But yeah, I'm gonna just keep it playing while we wait for the pen to charge. I forgot. Supposed to do that yesterday, but everything went out of power. Everything died after my last live stream at the same time. So my headphone died, my iPad died, my phone died, and also my pen died. So, and I only have one charger for all of them. So that was a thing. See if it's charged. See, I don't know why it's black. Why does my background turned like this? I don't know what happened. Something I know maybe it's happening is because I cannot update my iPad. I'm still on iOS 17 if I record it. I don't know, but I feel yeah. I don't know what's happening, but I think it's because I cannot update it. See, I need 12 gigabytes to update it, and I just have 2 available, so that's the main issue. Even if I erase Procreate and all of the apps, I think I will not have enough to update it. So Yeah, kind of frustrating, but it is what it is. So I think I can start working with the pen at 35%. I'm gonna wait a little bit more. Um, but yeah, I don't know why this is happening since yesterday. Just because I said I needed a new iPad. I really want a new iPad with like more memory because it's getting more and more difficult to animate in this device here. I already have it for 21, 22, 23, 24, 5 years. Oh, you're so underrated. Hi. Well, thank you. um, I'm trying to show up more here, so hopefully the channel will grow. I mean, we already hit 2,000 subscribers, so that's a huge deal for me. And yeah, this over here is my next story time, hopefully. I don't know, maybe I will change a few things in it. I started working on it yesterday, but then I had to go. What app do you use to animate? Currently, I'm using on iPad. I'm using Callipeg, which is this little app over here. I don't know why. My background is not like this. My background is a bright white with a drawing I made of Catradora, but I don't know what's going on. Um, I use Callipeg to animate on my iPad, and consistency is important. Yeah, I know. That's the difficult part. But I use this app to animate on my iPad, and on the computer, I'll usually use Krita to animate because it's free and it's very good for animation. What tablet do you use? I use an iPad. I think it's 8 or 9. I don't know. But yeah, but it only has 32 gigabytes, which I not recommend. So if I were you, if you want to get an iPad, don't get it with so low memory. I mean, get it with more memory than this because you will struggle. Like, look how much I have left in my iPad, and I don't have any apps. I don't have any apps on my iPad. Basically, I only have Procreate, Callipeg, and I used to have Procreate Dreams, but it's so heavy that I cannot use it anymore. So yeah, oh yeah, and I have GarageBand that I only didn't erase because I don't want to lose the things I made in here. And yeah, basically that. And I don't have YouTube, I don't have Netflix, I don't have anything on my iPad like of apps. I'm gonna show you guys. Look at this. The list is very short, and I cannot erase anything else here. Maybe this one. I don't know. I can't even erase that one. So, but yeah, I use an iPad. I think it's iPad 8, the eighth generation. I don't know. 8 or 9. I wanna upgrade it for iPad 10. I saw one that's in a very good price. Just don't have it at the moment. So hopefully, if we hit this goal, I can update it because it's getting hard to animate in this, and this is my main job, so I need good equipment to work. And so this is the short I'm working on. We are gonna add some more details today, and I'm just waiting for my pen to recharge. And yeah, I like how it looks so far, but I have to add more, more details. Maybe move things a little bit more. I don't know. This is animation, so I think 65%. I'm waiting until 70%, so we can start. While I eat some strawberries. They were on sale today. But yeah, let's see. Usually don't take too long to recharge my pen, which is good. Something I like in tablet, because when things take a lot of time to recharge, it ends up getting on my nerves. You know, I'm gonna make another layer just because I want to add some moving things, just to add more details here. Gonna make a little fish jumping. So here, oops, here, and little fish coming out of the water. Don't know if I know how to draw fish, but anyway, we're gonna find out today. I don't know if I know how to do this, but anyway. How do you draw a fish? I don't know. And I'm doing it in frames per second because I think cooler and it's also easier to animate. Less frames. I didn't forget it. I just figuring out how to animate. We are getting somewhere. The idea with these live streams is to be able to make my projects come to life and also be able to make a living out of it. And very hard working art nowadays. Yeah, basically. This one thing I like about Callipeg is because it's this thing, like, see where I'm touching. You can activate this really easily around here. I think I don't remember. It's one of these places. Okay, here, show touches. So you can like see where I'm here for those who are learning this app. It's very easy to use. It's a very intuitive app. I always say that because it's just a very good app. Has layers, which is something very cool. Sometimes I don't have memory to work with the amount of stuff I want to make here, but it's not a Callipeg problem, it's my iPad problem. I'm sorry I'm hitting this issue so much, but it's getting on my nerves lately. Like the other day I wasn't able to do this here, like scale it up something or change the place because he said I had no memory left. I had to erase a bunch of things from like my projects just so I could move the thing I want to move. And it takes a while to make a backup, especially on Procreate. Like, it takes a while, especially because I use the cloud, so it doesn't. It takes a while, and also it takes memory because sometimes when I'm trying to make a backup and I try to export a project, I simply cannot export it because it says I don't have enough memory to do that, even though I'm uploading it to the cloud, which has, I mean, I have the paid version of the iCloud, so it should have memory. I mean, there is memory there, but I think they need the memory on the iPad too to make the upload. I don't know how it works. Yeah, it doesn't work sometimes. So I have to have a lot of patience to make my art here. But at the same time, I really love using my iPad because it has so practical, you know. I can take it everywhere, and that's why I got it. I got it in the first place because it's so it's a mobile device, you know. Like I can bring it with me everywhere I go. That's why it's so cool to me, and it's been my main device I've been working on. Like, cannot imagine not using Callipeg anymore, you know. It's consistent. I don't know. Oops. here. And now the final touch. Yeah, let's see how it looks moving. Oh, that's sweet. I just add some droplets here, here. We can have a sense of depth, a little bit bigger the scene. Also, that's cool. Let's see how it looks in the whole thing. Very small fish, but it has character, I guess. Now I'm gonna add, like, I don't know if I use another layer for this or not. Maybe it's best I do, right? Thought about bird flying, but I know how to draw. You guys hear me okay? It's the song too loud, so I can back it out. Backing out, but that's a novel. That's not a. I mean, owls are birds, but you gotta say what I mean. That doesn't look like a bird at all. That looks weird. I'm gonna erase that. Sorry. Maybe just a little bird on the side, like this. Maybe like this. Like this, and then it will be like making something. gonna duplicate that. Make my life easier, you know? Something I like about Callipeg is this, is because it's so easy to change up things and adapt to what you're doing. Like, it's crazy good, you know? And they have a lot of challenges they launch monthly. It's so cool. I never got to make any of them, but one day I maybe will be able to do that. I'll do this here, and maybe it's too fast. Not really that fast. It's on 15 frames per second. It's easier. Okay, now I need more information in this. Maybe I should make the water here move to, so we can have a little bit more details. The only thing is that I have to erase this and make it like this. This too. This isn't the main background layer, so let's see. Now this. Good thing I divided the frames. It's there to see what I'm doing. Here, and now we can do the final touch here. I think we can hit this frame over here, and in this one it won't have anything left. Okay, let's see. Alright. Alright. Alright, now I can do one more thing here, I guess. Maybe a little frog. How to draw frogs? I drew a frog not long ago, but I don't know, I just went with it. Frogs have fingers like this, right? Kind of using my other frog as inspiration for this one. Just chilling here. I'm not gonna move him at all, which I should do because I made it in the same layer as the fish. It's the same layer as the fish. Layer is this. Oh, it's the bird. Okay. Yeah, I should have thought this through. Okay. Animation takes a lot of planning. Sometimes you don't, when you don't plan, you can end up with problems like this. But everything's gonna be fine. Just have to contour it to good. It's good because then I refine my line art with this frog here. All right. Why did I decide to put a frog in here? All right. Just chilling there. And now we can erase the other one. Okay. Oh. Oh no, where's his mouth? Where did his mouth go? Okay. There's that. Let me just... His leg is too big. Maybe this here. Let me just do that. Yeah. So small. But it will work, I guess. This background here. Now let's just... Alright. And now we have to replicate this to the ending. Yeah, I don't know about the fish, but the rest of it. Also, this thing here, I have to animate too, because it doesn't make sense, it doesn't move. Okay. And there we go. All right. Let's see what else we can add here. I think maybe do something in the background, like let me put in another layer just so we can use the whole thing. Forgot to turn on my music. So let me just do that real quick. Because my phone is didn't put a new song in it. Alright. Oh, that's too loud. I feel like here in the back you can add something, maybe a city, just because this is supposed to be a park, so I'm just gonna do like the silhouette of a city so we can have more depth here, I guess. I'm gonna put it over here. Oh no, not that. That's better. Let me think. Like a tower or something. Oof. It's all gonna be behind the trees, so it doesn't have to be that detail. But I have to look like a city. So just yeah. And here and here. Yeah, I'm gonna now what? Okay. Definitely don't know how the bucket tool works on Callipeg, so it's gonna use the thing I know. I'm gonna make this background like a darker color of the variation of this orange here, so we can see it better. Like the silhouette of it all. Because I don't want it to look like too dark, because it's a day scene, like so let's just do that. And I'm gonna erase those lines too. Actually, I'm gonna make them the same color as the see. That's something I really like about Callipeg. You can do that in an animation layer. Just amazing. And I swear I'm not sponsored by any of them. I just really like the app. And I highly recommend it to people, especially those who are learning animation, because it's such an easy app to use. Like it's such an easy tool. I just can add a little bit more detail here. I want, yeah, that looks more like a city now. Maybe I just, nope. Maybe I just merge those layers here. Should have done that. How do you do that? I know there's this option here. I just don't remember how. Wait. I have to select them. Yeah. That's it. Now it's all in the one layer. Let's keep going. Now we have a fish and a bird to color. Oh, and a frog to color. Also here, I think I'm gonna add the city too. All of them. Just because oh, someone was calling me. Also, I really like the brushes they have here, this app. They're like so cool. So there's such a interesting texture to them. And you can also add and create new ones, which I think yeah, you can add and you can create new ones. So it's very interesting because you can do a lot of things with that. It's always the same order. So all right. I think we can make this a little bigger just so we don't get too obvious that's the same exact city, you know. Now I can just fix this here and here. Wait, here. Yeah, now we can have the illusion of something different. Now I just paste this here. Oh yeah, now I have to add the elements I added here. Here too. 'Cause now there's a frog, there's a bird, and there's a fish swimming. Alright. I think we can add more things here. So, more elements. Oops, let me just this. Oh, here's this. Is this the roofs? Yeah, it's the roofs. Okay, let me name this so I just don't get confused. Maybe a plane flying. I think it's a cool thing to add because it's in the city, so I'm gonna add this here in the background. And I'm not gonna even like draw it again. I'm just gonna move it out on. Wait, let me bring this over here so I can draw it better. So small, I just have to make dots to make the windows. But that looks like a plane, so that's what matters. Alright. Now, something that's really cool about Callipeg is this tool over here, the transformation layer, which has a similar um, a similar, not vibe. It's not the vibe, the word I'm looking for. A similar the idea of as the procreate dreams. Which is you can move. You can move your elements that are in this transformation layer, and use the position, scale, rotation, and opacity to animate it without much trouble. Like, it's so cool. Such a cool tool. Like, look, I did that in a heartbeat. Like, it's so easy to use and it's so cool. Like, it allows you to make stuff similar as you can do in After Effects, but obviously with simpler things, because it doesn't have a lot of the effects that you find in After Effects, but at the same time you can move things around way easier without having to use After Effects. So that makes very cool. Look at this, I just made a plane flying with no trouble at all, just using this layer. That's it, you know. It's just simple as that. And yeah, let me just, okay, that's, oh yeah, you can change the colors of the layers if you want, so you can find yourself better. And let me see. Something's bleeding out here. Yeah. And then, okay. Now we can color it, I think. You guys prefer blue or orange? I think I prefer orange. Yeah, no, I prefer this. Way better. So now we're gonna color it all. And yes, I'm gonna use the same layer because I don't have much memory with my iPad, so I have to work with what we have here. If I create another layer, since I already used a layer with this transformation layer, chances are that it will say that I don't have any memory left. So to avoid that, I'm gonna paint it all in the same layer and hope for the best. The dangerous thing to do, just saying, but it's gonna work out. You just have to be careful and think everything twice, just so you can make sure that it's all in the right place. Yeah, should have done that before before cutting the layer. So have to animate this too. Let me turn off the onion skins because they are bothering me. And now we can divide those. And clean it all. Oh no, that's not what I meant. Here, now we can't do that. So it looks more alive, you know? All right. Okay. See how it looks. Wait. Just one more. Two more, actually. Okay, now for the next element, which is the fish. Color should this be? I think a bright color. Some cool colors for fishes. I already made the flower orange with the same color. Maybe kind of reddish. Let's see how it looks. Too bright. I don't like it. Too muddy. That's a maybe. 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 Let's see, I'm gonna color it all and then we'll decide if it's this color or not. I think it's a small thing to color, so. That looks cool. Colored here. Got let's see. Such a small detail. Okay. For the bird, we have to clean it up a little bit. have to. That's how you have to work. You don't have memory enough. Or device. Erase the plane for now. Not erase, but label it. Feathers his head. Let's see if he looks cool. Nah, I don't like it. Just leave it at that here. Okay, now this bird will be a bright color too, but I don't know. Yep, blue, greenish, green bird, bluish bird. His chest will be like yellowish. Yeah, this is such a difficult color to work with. Have to make it all without copying it because I made it in the layer of the coloring and I didn't think it through. Actually, should have started with the bird, but I didn't. So let's just work with what we have here, which is a very small bird. And yeah, usually I would do the same thing I did with the bird textual line art, that is make it a cycle, but since I made it all in the layer, the colors, I mean, I made the colors all in the layer that everything else is colored in, and I already animated the rest of it to work with this. But it's gonna be okay, gonna work. Hey, how you doing? I'm Shiloh. Have you did what would be your OC in Ruby? I haven't watched Ruby, sorry. I heard of it, but I haven't watched it yet. I watched a lot of other shows, but Ruby wasn't them. But I heard good things about it. I just haven't got the time to watch it. But it sounds like a good show, like from whatever everyone else says about it. Is it currently? It is currently on Hulu. Oh, I don't have Hulu here. We don't have Hulu in Brazil. Maybe it's on another platform. I have to check it out, actually. For the plane, I will have to do this layer, because since I used the transformation layer, if I just color it once, it will color it all, so fun. Supposed to be white. Thought I had picked up different color. Let me just all right. Now let's just see how it looks. See, it's all colored. But now I just realized, you see the problem here? It's going through the trees. So I just have to bring this layer here up here. Nah, that's not what I wanted. Here and here. Okay, now we're good. Now I have to replicate the colored parts in the last scene. All right. Now just copy this. Oops, nope. Let me do this, it's easier. Come on. Come on, select it. Now we're talking. And here I'm gonna just bring those two here and then add the color of the city in the background, just because it's just a little detail, but so it don't bothers me after. Let's see. I think we got it. Oh, I just saw something here. Wait. Okay. I think we got it. I think maybe we got it. Maybe. Yeah, I'm just watching it over and over just to see if I'm forgetting something. But I think I'm not. So yeah, maybe here we can just do this here. Where's the... Nope. Here? Okay. Yeah. Nah, I think I'm gonna leave it like that. Yeah, that's it. We export it. Alright. Save video. Oh, it's not saving. See, that's one thing that happens because of my memory that's not enough. So let's just do that. How much a short animation takes up space? This little project taking up 1 gigabyte, 1 full gigabyte of my device. So now I only have to see. Only have 2 gigabytes left. See here. Yeah. Hey there, remember me? Hey, I remember you. Welcome back. So we just finished this animation here. I think I'm finished. Maybe I'll find out something later and then I will have to fix it, but this is the animation I made for my shorts. I will still be adding some sound effects, but it's basically that. I think it looks cool. Yeah, I thought about adding more frames to the walk cycle, but I don't know if I'll have enough memory to do that, so I'm just leaving like this, I guess. Doesn't look bad. But yeah, I think it looks cool actually. Yeah. You should add more things here. Now that I'm looking again. I don't know. What do you guys think? Does this needs more details here? Maybe. Wow. Yeah. So now I think I'm gonna. I don't know if I animate another thing or if I try to download Procreate again to draw something. I don't really want to work on this today, right now. I think I gotta fix some things for continuing. But yeah, for some reason my background is black. It's not supposed to be like that, but anyway. Let's try to download it. I only have 2 gigabytes, so let's hopefully it will download it. So how you guys doing today? Enjoying the stream? Are you enjoying the stream? Cause I'm trying to get better at talking more here. But at the same time, sometimes I get so into what I'm doing that I end up forgetting to speak. So that's why sometimes I go quiet. I wish I had a commission to draw right now, because I don't know what to draw. So I think I'm gonna work on concept of my other short film. The character I was making the other day. I was making the expression sheet, and maybe I'll add more expressions, or maybe do just some poses for her. I don't know. I'm still thinking about it. This is if my Procreate downloads. Can you see that's taking a while because yeah, it's very full. This iPad very full. Doesn't even have anything on it. Like, this is all the apps I have. Literally. All of them. And half of them I can't even erase. So that's sad, actually. But that's on me for buying a small iPad with very few memory. I don't know what went through my head when I did this, but yeah, I actually know what went through my head, but I didn't think it through. Like, I went more for the price than anything else, and since it was in a good price, the 32 gigabyte, 32. My pronunciation's not good today. I thought, well, I'm just gonna draw in it, so I don't really need that much memory. Boy, I was wrong. Boy, I was wrong. Because right after I got it, like it arrived at my home, and then I started playing with it, and then I discovered Callipeg, just this app I was using and animating, and I had no idea there was an animation app like this at the time. So yeah, and then I downloaded Procreate 2, and then I figured out that it has limit layers because of my memory. So I've been spending the last 5 years with this iPad and juggling with it all. So here it is. It downloaded. Thank God. So I made the backup of some artworks. I was working on this the other day too here. I'm just gonna keep working on it. And um in case you guys get a commission, I'll be doing here. I'll be oops, excuse me. I'll be drawing here live. So I really enjoyed doing your commissions when you guys send it to me, because it's always such cool ideas, such cool characters to draw. You know, you guys are so creative, and I love designing your OCs too. Some of you guys asked me to design your OCs. You give me the description, and then I drew it, and it's just so fun to do that. You know. I get to explore a lot of things, and it's always good to practice character design. This one is also a OC of mine. Actually, it's my wife's OC. Like, she's writing her story, and I am designing the environment, the character. Still have another character to design, but she didn't give me a description yet. So I'm just working on this one for now. Oh man, this hand looks terrible. Okay. I don't know what's going on with me and hands lately. Just, I don't know, it just doesn't look like the same person. Maybe it's the eyes. Something about her face. I mean, it looks, but it doesn't at the same time, you know? It looks like the same person, but at the same time, something's off. I don't know what exactly. It's the difficult part for me, like keeping it consistent and drawing the same character a bunch of times helps you getting the feel of it, especially if you're gonna animate it, which is the case for this one. It's gonna bring her eyes a little bit smaller. Oh yeah, one trick I found out about Procreate the other day was life-changing, because I always had this problem where I draw something like something like this, and you know, I wanna select something and make it bigger and then move it, but I always had this problem here that I wanna move it and it just scale it all up instead of moving like this. I wanted to do this originally, but it wasn't doing it. And now I've figured out that if you scale it up and you wanna move it, you just have to click it outside, and you'll never have this problem again. Like, and I never had this problem again. It was insane how simple it was to solve that, and I didn't know. I just didn't know about this trick. So if you use Procreate, that's the a good tip to give, because I had no idea, and I struggled with this problem for a long time. Maybe I'm just stupid, but it was funny when I found out. It was like, was that simple all along, you know? Because would always like try to do something like this, and then now it's not not happening just because I'm trying to show you guys. But anyway, yeah, trust me, that was happening to me all the time. Her hair is kind of inspired of the hair of Wolf from Kipo. You know, she's such an amazing character. And then when I saw the description of this one, I immediately thought about, well, I can follow this style. I mean, it's not exactly like this, but I adapted to my style, my own style. And I think I was able to make it look cool. Just, yeah, just like looks cool overall. I also gotta make her turn around, but I'm not making that yet. Maybe it's the head that's too big. The head. Just because I don't have enough memory to do that, and maybe I'll have to do it on computer. Just been a long time since I've animated on Krita, because I'm so used to drawing on Callipeg now. Also, I can bring it over anywhere I want. I can bring my iPad and animate in it, which is definitely has been a game changer for me. Especially when I'm overwhelmed. Like, it's a great way to regulate myself. Animating in general, like, or drawing in general. It's a very relaxing thing I can do. Deus disse quando dá melhor saber. Okay, now it looks like her. I think it was the nose that was too high up in the face. It was looking younger, you know. And she's like 30 something. Not that young. I mean, 30 something is young, but you get what I mean. Fun fact, my last video, the last animated video I posted here on Storytime was entirely made on Callipeg. It's a 7-minute video. And imagine the amount of trouble I went through in order to get that video done. But it turned out really cool, I think. Very happy with the result. Like, it took me 3 months, but completed it, and yeah, I feel like it's a fun video to come back to YouTube. I should like make more studies about this character in the sense of trying to draw her as fast as I can, you know? So I can get the feel of it for animation. Because I feel like if I don't do that, maybe it will be a lot difficult. Like it will be a lot harder to get it right, I guess. That makes sense. In my head makes sense. Again, my head's not the most reliable thing. I forget things. A lot. Yeah, this jacket could be a little bit more, a little bit longer. Oh man, click please. I don't know, she looks shorter. The head is still hair is too short and the head is too big. I think that's what's going on here. A little bit bigger and the head a little bit smaller. A little bit. And maybe the neck. Her neck is long. All right. Folds are really hard to grasp. You should make more studies in it. Because something's off here. Now here. I don't know, something's off about this pose. Okay, I still have to figure out her jacket. Okay, I make this smaller because I don't know if I will keep working on that. And now I'm gonna make another pose here. Don't know which pose to do. Been kind of in a art block lately. I mean, I got so many ideas, but being able to put them on paper. Sorry. So sketchbook. Bit of hi. Just saw someone subscribed. Thank you. Okay, this one's a good one. This sketchbook is very useful sometimes. I may. Oh, you're a nice iris. Thank you. It's very useful sometimes because I made a bunch of poses a while back with another OC of mine, and it has cool expressions here that I can replicate on this character here. I just have to get her shape because the shape is different. So, oh, maybe it's this that's weird, like the shape of the head, and maybe the I think the nose is too high too. Maybe it's this. I think that's, and the mouth is a little bigger. Oh man, that's not that big. Okay. Yeah, it looks a little better and a little bit more like her. Many eagles. So let me just do this expression because this one is not one that I put in the other expression sheet, which I should have, didn't I? I didn't. Yeah, should have. The hair looks like two buns. They are two buns. Delícia. My wife's cooking up some sweet strawberry mousse. I don't know if that's the word in English, but it's sweet and it's so good. What's your lore of your OC and name? Well, she doesn't have an official name yet, and the lore I cannot disclose yet because it's really early stages of the development of this short film. It's for a short film. Me and my wife are developing, and she's writing the script, and I am creating the character design. So she made the description of this character, and I created this design so far, and then I made the expressions. What I can say is this character here is very hot-headed. and as you can see in the expression sheet. And yeah, cannot say more because I don't want to give spoilers. But oh, what pronouns do they use? She her. She's a she her. She's a lady. And yeah, for now it's all we have for this character. So I'm just exploring new poses and expressions for her, because I know I'm gonna animate her and I'm gonna have to draw her a lot. So I have to get used to this design so I can animate her consistently. Like, yeah. And I'm just using my little sketchbook with drawings I made a long time ago, and I'm trying to fit her in this expression here, which is a very fun one. I don't know if I will be able to make her look like it's difficult, because when you create a new character you have to, like, if you wanna make them in various poses and places, you have to learn how to draw them and make them look like themselves all the times you draw them. So that's something I've been finding difficult to do, especially with this character, because it's a new one. Like, my old OCs, I can draw them whatever, but this one is a more complex one and also a new one, so I haven't got the feel of it yet fully, like. So yeah, and she has a different mouth than what I used to do in my other characters. She has, yeah. Oh, try board one. Um, looks nice, thank you. Board one, yeah. I think that's a board one. I don't know. That's one. No, that's an annoying one, I guess. Annoyed. But board one is a good one. You know, it's hard to keep the OC looking like the OC. Yeah. Like, it's. I don't know if I guess most artists may go through this, because once you figure out the design, you wanna make them look like that all the times you draw them. But sometimes it's hard because it just don't look like them, you know. Or sometimes it just looks weird. So yeah, but that's not the mouth I wanted on bigger. Like, oh, like, you know, she's like so done in this. Also, the nose is a little bit lower in her face, I guess. I don't have Oh, see, you just draw cute little creatures or a game's character. That's cool too. Very cool, actually. I wish I knew how to draw more like creatures and stuff, because I don't know how to draw creatures in general. I draw mostly humans. Have to learn how to draw like animals and stuff, because I find character like creatures are so cool, but I'm not at all like familiar with drawing them. I try, but sometimes it doesn't look like this. I tried making a character one of these days. This one, I made a bunch of random shapes and drew on top of them, and then I really liked this one that looks like an alien, and I tried to make a body for it, but I don't know. And maybe I just should add a tail here. I just realized that. 1 second. I know I got sidetracked it, but maybe it'll just be a little. Oops, too big. Like this. I don't know. Ah, freaking alien. Yeah. I'm gonna explore that one later. But for now, we're gonna keep doing this one. Her neck is very thin. I got to be careful with that. How many years you have been drawing for? I think 7 years, maybe. Something like that. I started learning the principles like kind of late in life. Not late. I was very young actually, but in comparison to most artists that start drawing when they're kids, I wasn't. I wasn't that young. Like, I started when I was 22. So now I'm almost 30. And I still have a long way to go, but I think I got way better than when I started out, like, obviously, because it's been 7 years. But I feel like I have a lot to learn yet. I mean, in art, you always have something to learn, because you're always in a learning process. You're never done studying art. That's what I mean. Let me map out the hair. Her hair is very big. Since when did you speak English? Oh, this guy speaks English. He doesn't speak Portuguese. Yeah, sure. You're just proving my point, dude. Hopefully you'll behave yourself today, because I can ban you again. Now you guessed 66, the other guy, because he was not behaving yesterday. You are not behaving. I'm talking to you. Yeah. Yeah, I did. You could have just explained it to me like a normal person. I didn't know what it was. Again, I'm not from the US. I'm Brazilian, so I didn't know what it means. So now I do. And yeah. Yeah, it was a shitty example, sorry. Just me, no one. Gary's here, no one. Yeah, exactly. Alright, that looks cool. Now, it's gonna bring it here. This page was supposed to be full body examples, but I feel like it's turning out another expression sheet. There's a funny one here, but I don't know if I should try. I think if it's more my other, we'll see. So maybe I should polish this one. I don't know. Something not clicking in this one. I think the mouth somehow. I think that looks better. And this one I wanted to add in my expression sheet actually. Bit of draw this one in there. I know what I'm gonna do. Okay, now we'll just erase the other ones here. I'll just expand it side. Oh, I cannot. It's too big. Okay. Too big of a canvas. What's her personality? I love your art. Thank you. Her personality is still being figured out, but what I can say for now is that she's a very intense and hot-headed person. And she's going through some heavy stuff in the story we're gonna tell. I can say one thing about the short film though, is that it will be set inside of a car, inside of her car, while she's driving. That's why I was trying to make her in a driving pose, but yeah. For now, I'm just gonna add this one here. I'm gonna clean it up a little bit. Gotta go. Okay. Thank you for chatting here. Thank you for watching. My shoulder hurts a little bit. I think I gotta find a better sleeping position. Been died a lot. That's not good for your shoulder, especially if you already feel shoulder pains like me from drawing. Like it's the drawing's fault, the way I draw. But yeah, what can you do, you know? I try to stretch my arms before I started working, but today I forgot. So that's why it's hurting. It's okay, it's not that bad. Already 9. Time is it? Okay. I think this bun over here is too big. Gotta bring it down a little bit. Also, just realized this layer over here. Forgot that line. Okay. In case you're wondering, this is a mirror and a brush. It's a very cool thing I have for years. And I never found one like this again to sell. I was never able to find another one. Everyone asks me where I got it. I never know how to answer that because it was at a mall, but it was a long time ago. Very long time ago. Somehow it survived all these years. Alright, can we color it? I think we can color her. Gonna clean it up a little bit more here. And here. No. was smart enough to make, since I don't have many layers available, as again, this is a small, a very limited iPad. I had to work around these issues, which meant making all the coloring in the same layer for all of the expressions, so it's all in the same layer. I'll be adding more expressions as I go too, because I think there are still there could be more expressions. What the fuck is this song? Sorry, I'm listening to my own music here, just because I wish I could share what I'm listening to on YouTube and Twitch, but unfortunately, that's not possible. So I have to work around it. But I like listening to my own music to draw. Sometimes, since it's in random mode, sometimes some random songs come up and just go, wait, that's not what I want to listen to right now, you know? I think I got her essence in this expression though, like more than any other one I made so far. Like, here's the original design. Here's the other expressions. I mean, I try to make her as close as the original as possible. I feel like some of them don't I don't know. But this one I think I got it. That's it, like the more I draw her, the better I'll get the essence of her. The most time consuming part of coloring her is the hair. It's because it has a lot of corners. I mean, any type of hair is hard to color because of that, because there's always so many details. Good thing I can just color the corners and then color drop. Not color drop, just color fill the entire thing. I could do this with the lasso too also, but I prefer doing this the way because always, every time I use the lasso tool, I'll have to do this that I'm doing now to fix the parts that weren't colored properly. So it gets done on the first go. See, and as easy as that, we have another expression. Okay, let's go back to the other. Maybe still legs that are bothering me. I envy those artists who can draw their characters like a few lines. They look amazing. You know what I mean? I wish I could do that with my characters. I mean, with this one I still can't, but my other OC I can kind of do that. Like, just like this. It used to be my profile picture, actually, but I changed it. I didn't want people to think she's me. She's not, you know. Been a while since I drew her, so see, that's my oldest OC. But yeah. So you guys, I think I'm gonna go now. Today's live stream was fun. I think we got some cool stuff done. And yeah, I'll see you not tomorrow because tomorrow I won't be in town, but on Monday. Maybe. No, definitely on Monday. Um, in the meantime, you can send me commissions you want me to make in the live streams, or if you want me to make offline, it's also fine. You know, you can choose if you want me to draw it live or not. And yeah, I'll be more than happy to do this. I love drawing your ideas, so yeah. I think I'm gonna call it a day today, you know, because I'm a little bit tired. I'm just an artist trying to make a living out of my art, because the art business is struggling a lot. And I've seen a bunch of artists struggling like me. We're just trying to make it work. Your art is amazing. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm glad you like it. I'm trying my best here. I feel like I have so much to improve yet, but I'm glad people like my art, enjoy seeing it, because I pour like all my love into it, all my passion into it, and I really love doing what I do. And yeah, hopefully I can make my projects come to life with this live stream. I mean, I feel like slowly we are building something cool here. This could definitely get hired for something if the time ever came. Oh, I hope so. Really hope so. I mean, I have the expression sheets practically done. I have to make now the turnaround of this character, which will take a while because she's kind of complex. But at the same time, I really enjoyed her design. Trying to make more full body poses of her here, but I only made one for now. That you hired, I mean, oh yeah, definitely. Like, it's definitely something I'm making for my portfolio to fill it up, you know, because I feel like my portfolio is lacking some more detailed artworks. So now I'm just working on that, and also making my short films in the along the way, you know. And this is turning out cool, I guess. I also have this one, this concept I made in the other live stream, and I don't know if I ever showed up the full piece to you guys, but it's here. This is the full piece, and I really enjoyed how it looks like. I added some smoke, like the pollution, and here's the turnaround. I have to add all of this in my website so I can have some showcase of character design and stuff. And this one too, but this one I have to make the turnaround first. Why was the whole comments about Riz? Oh man, don't ask me. Ask them. This is one person's fault. I banned him yesterday, but then come back again today. So I didn't even know what it was, you know. I'm not from the US. English is not my first language, so I had no idea about what it was. I really need to research to see what it actually is. I was just here drawing and animating, you know? Speaking on animation, I just remembered there was something I wanted to fix here. This one, I was making this earlier. Hopefully it will decompress because my iPad doesn't have enough memory, so only have 2 giga. Surprisingly, still says it has 2 gigabytes available, which is weird since I was working on this one. This project has 1 gigabyte. Let's see. There was one thing I wanted to fix here that I forgot because I added a bunch of things. And forgot to fix it. Here. Such a small detail. But it would bother me forever if I didn't fix this. This line over here that I saw before, but I forgot to erase it. Let me show you guys how it's looking. I added a bunch of stuff in the background. Now it's the right frame rate. It's a short. I'm gonna post I don't know when, because I think maybe I'll add some more things. I don't know, but for now it's this. Oh, whoa, a bunch of people showed up all at once. So this is the animation I was working on, everyone. Ah. It's for shorts, reels, TikTok, anyway, all those, all of the above. Ooh, why is it jumping? Oh, I forgot to. 1 second, I have to compress it so I have memory on my iPad. You can see over here in the left corner that I only have this much storage left on my iPad because it has only 32 gigabytes. See how many apps I have? Basically none. And still it's full. So yeah, gotta work with that. Hopefully I will be able to hit my goal and get a new one with 256 gigabytes. That would be a dream. That would be a dream come true. Then I will be able to make the whole turnaround of this character in my iPad. It will be a great thing because I will be able to bring it over everywhere and work on it, and it will be done way faster. And this arm here, I think it has to be a little bit more out. I think this this part of the arm is too small. A really pretty animation. Also, dang, it must have done a lot of things. Apps. I didn't like. What you mean? I don't. Sorry, I didn't understand the question. Done a lot of things on those apps. Yeah, I've done a lot of things on Procreate and Callipeg, like a lot of things. But I have to always keep a backup because, as you can see, it only has 2 projects here, but I certainly have worked on a lot of other projects. And my Procreate has a lot of projects, ah, projects too, but I wasn't able to make the full backup yet because it takes a while on Procreate. But I have a lot of projects here too, and yeah, this is my business card. Let me show you guys the front and the back. I printed out some, but they are not very good because they're see-through. They're also very, you know, I used the wrong paper. Meant in that in order to have so little memory on the device and also little apps, there have to be a lot of on them. Yeah, not actually, cause look at how much memory I have on my iPad. This is how much memory I have, and this is all the apps I have. I don't have any apps basically, and the one that takes up the most memory is the photos, but I cannot erase that, you know, because my pictures are in there, and also they are in my phone, and I thought they were uploaded to the cloud automatically, but apparently they are not. And Procreate takes up 5 gigabytes. It's not that much, but for a 32 gigabytes iPad, it's a lot. Because you know, look at how much space the operating system takes up and the system data. It's like the most things I simply cannot erase. So yeah, I will only be able to fix this problem when I get a new iPad, I guess, with more memory, because you can expand the memory of an iPad, unfortunately. Because if we could, I would be done. It would have been done like a long time ago. I have this iPad for 5 years now, and it's a great device. It just has too little memory for me, for what I do. I mean, it would be a great device for someone who only uses it for like watching stuff and playing a game or something. But for me, that who draws, like, artists struggle with this, and yeah, I'm trying to do my best here, you know. I always have to be mindful about my memory on everything I do in here because of that. Good thing that Callipeg shows up how much memory I have left, so I have a little bit of a notion of how much I need, you know. It's always here in the corner, and you can compress the files so you don't take up a lot of space with them, which is a great deal. It's a great feature. Procreate should have this feature, you know? Just saying. It will it will be making my life so much easier with this iPad. Hopefully I'll be able to get a better one with more memory. I want a 256 gigabyte iPad. That would be a dream come true, you know. 'Cause then I will not have to be so much. I won't have to worry so much about whether I will be able to scale it up something on Callipeg or not. You know, sometimes I wanna fix a size of something in the animation I'm making, and then I just get that message popping up that, oh no, your iPad is storage is full. You have to erase some stuff, and then I go erase stuff, and it there's nothing left to erase. So it's funny, but it's tragic. I'm sorry, I'm complaining about this a lot today. It's just getting on my nerves lately. Also, my iPad started to for some reason it's where is my background? I don't know. It's not this one though. This is a glitch, I guess. But I can't even update it, man. I can't even update my iOS because it needs 12 gigabytes in order to update, and I cannot get that much memory even if I erase completely all the apps, you know. So I don't know if I'll ever be able to update this iPad. But I need to make a Procreate backup, like a full Procreate backup, so I can erase the app and try to update it without losing all my work, you know. I did it once, the last time I updated it, but then I updated it, and a few days later, there was a new update. And I was just like, man, are you kidding me? I really don't like these hand over here. I mean, this one turned out so cool, but this one, I don't know what happened here. Maybe I should just look at that one and try to make it similar. I don't know. Or maybe just do a reference with my own hand. Hands are hard, man. Hands are difficult to draw. There are two things that are very difficult to draw: hands and feet. Because, man, I cannot draw feet for my life. At all, you know? I don't know why it's so difficult for me, but it is. Well, that's better. but still not quite what I wanted. I don't know. Don't know what I wanted for this hand over here. So fun in this. But yeah, I've made a lot of projects. I mean, I have I have this iPad since 2021, so that's a long time. Almost 5 years. I feel like this arm is not in proportion with the other one. Something's off. Purple. Okay, now looks like looks way more like her now. So everyone, I'm gonna call it a day now. Long time. Let's continue this on Monday, and yeah, thank you for watching. Thank you for chatting with me, hanging out with me today. Yeah, see you